Welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to another Throwback Thursday challenge. First of all, for last challenge, I didn't get a chance to comment on every single person's like I did the challenge before, but I did look at everybody's entries were beautiful. Thank you so much. And this was the one that was required to use the font cartridge. So I will go ahead and just quickly announce the winner for that. Random.org chose number 21, and her name is Miss Linda Harris. So congratulations, Miss Linda Harris. You are the lucky winner of that challenge for the using the font cartridge challenge, and you actually won. This is one of my favorite stamp sets, and it's so much fun. This is game night. So basically this is the stamp set you won for that challenge. So I will be emailing you shortly to get your address so I could get those out to you, okay? So now, and that was for the last Throwback Thursday challenge. Now for this Throwback Thursday challenge, keep in mind you only have 1 week to participate in this, only because next week is my release week. So starting on Monday, I will be doing sneak peeks. And remember, the Throwback Thursday challenge, always the last one before my release is the one where one lucky winner wins the entire set. Either if I'm coming out with dies or just stamps, you win everything. At the entire release, one winner wins. So you definitely want to participate in this challenge, and also you just have 1 week, so keep that in mind. The deadline for this is next Wednesday on October 19th at midnight. Okay, so anyways, for this challenge for this week, the challenge is to use a cartridge that has a card feature. So, and there's so many out there. Like for example, there's Wild Card, A Child's Year, Life's a Beach, Stretch Your Imagination, and like I'm using Wrap It Up. Wrap It Up has some cool card features in here, which I didn't know. So anyways, but there's a little twist. It must be a Halloween theme, okay? So you're going to do a card, any cartridge that has a card feature theme on it, and it must be Halloween, okay? Okay, I'm going to show you, this is the cartridge I'm using today. And I thought I would use this card base right here. It has like a little jagged edge right there. And I decided to use this witch, but I only cut her out like this in the silhouette version. I flipped her. I didn't like the way she's turning that way. So I'm going to show you how I did this in my Gypsy. I really didn't even have to do it in my Gypsy, but to be honest with you, I don't know how to use my E2 without my Gypsy. So everything I have to do is in here, and thank God it's working again. Okay, so basically what I did, let me zoom in for you. Okay, basically what I did this in 3 layers, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn off the little eyeballs. If you click on the eyeball, it'll completely just turn off the other screen so you can't see through them, okay? So what I did was I got this card base here, and this does have a little, it says right here, card. So if you click on that, on the card, it'll bring up all of the card bases that you want to use, and really cool stuff. They have a football one. They even have a cute little clown face one in here. I can't find it at the moment, but super duper cute. So I use this one here, which is second to the last with the little jagged edges. And then what I did, I wanted it a certain size because I wanted to be able to use this with my scallop stitch and circle die set. So I went ahead and I custom sized it. So what I did was I turned on my real dial size, and you see the little link right there. I turned it off because if you leave it on, it's going to resize proportionate to what it should, but I wanted it a custom size. So I put real dial size, turn that off. So basically what it landed being is 7.17 like this, and then 4.87 up and down, okay? So that is the card base, okay? So now, if I go to layer 2, basically I got the exact same card, but I wanted to put a layer on top of that. So what I did was I just moved this all, because I didn't want the entire thing to cut out. So what I did was I just moved this all the way over to the left, and I wanted it, so when it cuts, it'll only cut this part, and you'll just have to, like, you know, use your scissors just to cut the other part. But at least it'll have the jagged edge, okay? That was my original idea, but I land up changing it. So since this was on layer 2, instead of, if I were to delete it, I'll still have layer 2 there. So what you want to do is, if you just click on layer 2, there it goes right there. When you click on it, you could either rename that layer 2, but I just want to delete it. I don't even want it anymore because I changed my mind on that part. Okay, so on layer 3 is where I have my little ghost, not my ghost, I'm sorry, my witch. She was, let me show you something really quick. She was facing, if you use the little flip option here, she was facing that way, but I don't know, it kind of seemed like she was on a little timeout. So what I did was I just flipped her this way, just like so, okay? So this way I could fit her onto my card base perfectly, and my little scallop and stitch circle die could be right there to the left of her head. Okay, so anyways, basically that's how I put it. Like I said, I know it was super simple. I probably didn't need to put it in my gypsy, but that's the only way I use my E2. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I put this card together. Okay, first of all, I wanted to show you everything I used for my card. I used some super duper cute paper here, and this is from, I believe this was from Making Memories, and it's called Toil and Trouble. I'm not sure when this came out, but my super sweet friend Veronica sent me this really cool care package last week, and this was one of, she sent me lots of Halloween. She knows that's my favorite holiday. So this was one of them, and I love it because it's a double-sided. I used that, as well as this one. Was so beautiful. Isn't this pretty? Well, you could totally use this for like a scrapbook page, but I used this to cut out my witch. Can you see her right there? But it's so pretty because it has this really pretty font on it, and I just thought it came out beautiful. Now for the base of my card, I'm going to show you how I did this, because, okay, this is going to look weird. Let me get a regular one first. Okay, this is what the base of the card looks like, and this is from Making Memories also, and it is called, let's see, Glitter Stripe Spook Alley. Oh, actually this was back in 2009, but you know what, hey, it's new to me, right? And I loved it. I've never seen this before. So anyways, what it is, like little glittery, and the cool part about it, the glitter doesn't even come on your hand. That's why I love it, and I love this color. So anyways, I wanted to show it to you like this first, okay? So that is a stripy paper, but in order to get my little stripes on my card diagonal, what I did was I just basically grabbed my paper and I cut it here, cut it at each corner, so this way, you see how, because if you put it on your mat like this, it sticks off your mat, you know what I'm saying? So obviously you can't do it that way, so that's why I actually trim down the sides, and then I put it on my mat, and that's how I was able to cut the base, and my lines were diagonal. I didn't want my witch to have lines going across or anything like that. I wanted them diagonal, and that's how I usually do it. You trim off, you waste a little bit, but it's okay because it's for a good cause. Okay, so basically that's what I used. And then, let's see, what else did I use for this? I used my Extra Love, the extra large label die. Okay, I used that. And then I used my scallop and stitch circle die set, which is, you get the little stitch circle right there, and then the little scallop. And I also used my all around Halloween, which I love, love, love. Okay, I used the sentiment, scary, scary, screamy, screamy, happy Halloweeny. I put that on the inside. And on the outside of the card, I put Witches Welcome. So I'm going to show you the card right now. Here it goes right here. Isn't that so beautiful? Using all of the product that Miss Veronica had sent to me. Isn't that pretty? So how I designed this set, there are little images that are supposed to go in the center, but you don't always have to do it that way. What I did was, I didn't want to put an image there when I had an image here. I didn't want to like double, OD on it, I should say. So what I did, instead I put a little button in the center, and I thought it looked just as pretty. And I used my new favorite stuff, this tool. I call it Toolie. I think it's so pretty. I'm not sure if I'm using it right, but hey, it looks nice to me. And then I use these little stones that Veronica had sent me. This from Jolie. I don't know what color. They're like almost look like they're bluish too. They're really pretty. So anyways, obviously I had to fix my little error. I put too much glue gun right there. So what I did was I just put the little stones there, which thought looked really, really pretty. So instead of just having them in one corner, I bought them over here as well as right there. But look at how pretty my witch is. Someone had asked me what my thoughts are on the E2, okay? And this is just my own opinion because everybody has, you know, mixed feelings about every machine now. But in my own opinion, the E2 cuts fantastic. I mean, I was afraid when I saw the broomstick. Look at how thin that is. You see how detailed this is? And the E2 just totally rocked it because look at how perfect it is. I mean, it cut it out beautifully, okay? So, and here goes, as you could see, I'm not sure if you could tell. Let me put this behind like a white part. You see how you see the jagged edges right there. And then on the inside, I just kind of just used my Tim Holtz ink, that black ink, that the distress ink to do the size. And I used the cute little spider from the set in the corner. And there goes the sentiment. And I used my Extra Love label die for the inside, just so it won't be so plain on white. Then I could write a little message in there, okay? But isn't this cute? Now this is what I don't like, okay? Now just so you'll know, I should not have done this because but it's okay because remember, there's no mistakes. You know how they have those little notches? I should have hid them. I used hide contour because I don't like the way those look. I mean, if it has, you could keep them there if it helps you, you know, where to fold your card, but I don't like it because you see it, how it's like sticking up right there. I do not like that, and I forgot to use the hide contour feature. I did not want to waste this pretty paper, so I figured I'm just going to leave it, and then I figured the Toolie kind of does a good job at covering it. But what I did was I used my black marker on the inside to color it in because when it was folded, it was all white, and I did not like it at all. And it wasn't a mistake, it's just something I didn't like, you know. So anyways, that's about it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my super sweet Witch's Welcome card today. So anyways, I hope a lot of you join us. Now you only have a week, okay, before my release, which we will start sneaks on Monday. And we will have our release on Friday, okay? The big release on Friday. So anyways, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget to visit all of my design team's blogs because they did an outstanding job once again on all of their projects. And I can't wait to see what all of you make with your older cartridges that have a card feature and all of your Halloween projects, okay? Your Halloween cards, I should say. So have a great day, everybody, and I will see you back here tomorrow for another Friday tip of the day. Bye-bye.